My name is and I'm the general manager of IO. Thank you very much for coming and sharing this day with us. This is a very, very big day for us. The release of Kane Lynch 2. I'm going to talk just a bit about IO, about Kane Lynch 2, about how we see the world. Then you are going to see a demo of the game with Carsten Lund, the game director, and with Michael Paulsen, the art director. And that will take about an hour. And afterwards we have Nikolai Kirk coming into the booth, and you have the option to play the game, and you have the option to interview any of those guys, and me for that matter. And you should talk to Henrik if you want to do that. You can organize everything. So, Kane Lynch 2, it is a bit like birthday or Christmas, just better. For me, at least. In the 12 years that IO has existed, this is the 8th title that we released. We have sold to date more than 13 million games worldwide. And I think one of the things that really, really identifies IO is our ability or our strive to really try to make something unique. For IO, the 2009-2010 is also really interesting because last year we got bought by Square Enix, the guys that do the Final Fantasy titles and many other titles. So IO is now part of a Japanese company, a large one that really, and that's really, really interesting for us as well. A lot of new changes, and we're really proud to be part of that family. And this is the first title that we released together with Square Enix. Kane Lynch 2, well, definitely signals as a sequel, and it is very much big entertainment for us. We have the game coming today, we have comic books that are in stores, and you may know that we have a movie in the making as well, featuring Bruce Willis and Jamie Foxx. So there are really, really some interesting things happening with our Kane Lynch universe. There's no question that we are all really eager to understand how people perceive this game. There's a lot of edge in this. As you can see when they do the presentation, we've chosen some very distinct visual styles, and we really believe in that taking some bold steps is needed to stand out. The thing that we really don't want is for people to feel indifferent about our games, and I don't think that many people do when they've seen it. I actually don't think I have a lot more to say. I hope you will be as excited about this game as we are. And then I'll hand it over to Carsten and tell you a bit more of the game. But welcome, and I hope you enjoy the game.
Hi, welcome to you all. My name is Carsten Lund, and I'm the game director of the story mode of Kane Lynch 2. I'd like to just briefly take you through what this game contains, because I think this game is all about trying it out and checking it out on there. So I think we should see how fast we can get started. I'm going to play the very beginning of Kane Lynch so you can see how it all begins. And we're going to talk a little bit about the visual style. I think prepared a little bit of behind the scenes special for you guys to like get a little bit into the thoughts that went into this whole new way of presenting games, which is super interesting. I want to talk about our intense urban crime shooter, which is essentially what Kane Lynch is, and of course the multiplayer modes after Rasmus is done. So let's welcome Rasmus. Oh, my phone.
Hi, my name is Rasmus. I'm the art director of Kane Lynch 2 update. As Carsten said, we have a little behind the scenes this film reel for you, where I will talk a little bit about some of the thought process that went into creating this game. We do a lot of research, obviously, and we're trying some new things out on Kane Lynch 2. Also what Liz was talking about, we were trying some new directions, and this will help you understand why and how these decisions were made. This is an early, we call it an in-game test, where yours truly is walking around Copenhagen, and a teammate of mine is filming me, and so basically we did this without really knowing what answers to look for. We didn't really know what questions we were posing. We were just trying it out to see what would happen. We're not carrying any guns because that might look wrong. So right. So what we're trying to do here is replicate the frantic feeling you might have in a crime caper, criminal underworld story like Kane Lynch 2. So obviously when we did this, we realized when sprinting really fast that it was completely madness, and you couldn't really tell what was going on the CCD of the camera. And obviously, because we are artists, that inspired us a lot, because we felt that we were pushing some new ground. Can I show the next movie? This is some of the material we filmed on our research trip in Shanghai, which further develops this video handheld look, and also represents the research into the actual Shanghai location. Just a short recap on a lot of research material, where we, as well as researching locations and this underbelly of the Shanghai world, we were sort of falling more and more in love with the certain visual style that these cheap DV cams have. Lens flares streak and create weird warps in the image, and there's a lot of color bleeding and glows and stuff. It has a certain look to it. We were also very inspired by YouTube and digital media in general, because we feel that a lot of media is living on the internet today. So you are used to, and even on your set-top boxes with your high-definition TVs and everything, you are used to digital eras sort of smearing on your screen, and it's just everyday life. So we felt there was a unique opportunity to give the game a certain flavor of roughness and edginess. What we're going to see now is some of the early code tests for getting this JPEG compression artifact era look into the game, and it just goes to show how far we needed to stretch it to test it out before ending up where we are now. So let's take a look at early in-game test. Lynch has no hair, for instance, and you see how messy it is. This was to represent damage to the character, and so this was code running in real time, and when we saw that, we were completely amazed that it was actually possible for our render coder to reproduce errors of this magnitude in a game, because this you would normally do after the fact of the game is done. So we got really inspired by this. Obviously, this is terrible looking, but we felt that it had a unique sense to it. And the next one represents another take on damaging and look. You see the blue, red boxes and everything. It's very extreme. And you will notice as well, we tried to replicate cheap camera effects by, for instance, in areas where there's a lot of contrast, it gets rimmed by a black border on cheap cameras. We have a lot of glows, and we have the noise from both from when you film in low light conditions, there's a tendency for blue noise to pop in and sort of ruin the image. And on top of that, some of the YouTube aesthetics with the JPEG compression and everything. Of course, us as artists, we needed to push this envelope to really see what the tools were capable of before testing it. Because if we did this, we wouldn't have been understood in any way. People would be like, what the hell is that? But it's a necessary step to take. And then we tested the look a lot and pulled it back until people understood what we were trying to do. And in that sense, we really pushed the boundaries on the art side, as well as taking the users seriously. So I'm very proud of this, both the process and the final result. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah, let me just touch upon our intentions with this game. I mean, our goal from the very beginning was to create one of the most intense shooters out there. And that's the reason for all of this, I think. I mean, we want to make something intense. We want players to believe that they are actually in that universe they're playing in. And we wanted to play around with a new kind of believing, a new kind of real that wasn't really done in games before. I mean, and that the whole visual signature is taken from everything we know that is actually real. When we go and see stuff on YouTube or whatever, we see it in quality like that. Because if it's, if it's staged, if it's well lit, if the actors say all the right things at the right times, we know it's not real. We know it's fake. We really need to make sure that we have that edge. It's not only in visuals, it's also in audio, of course. It's very interesting soundtrack actually to our game. We don't have any thematic music playing at any time. We do have music, but it's not in a different sense of the word, you can say, like soundscapes that are like blended together from real Shanghai samples and some other cities in the world that we blend together to create kind of an emotional soundtrack that runs along with the gameplay experience instead. Along with, I think we have around 25 different Chinese pop songs, especially composed for this title, that play out of the in-game sources to get that feel of contrast and diversity that Shanghai actually presents. Even the choice of location, the Shanghai setting, I think is very supportive of this whole, both the style, feeling of intensity. It's a very diverse place, it's a very contrasting place, it's got a lot of extremes in the same city, you can say. Of course, we are making games, we have to talk about gameplay. What we did, we knew from the very beginning that we were like kind of in a crossroads. The first game being like a two-parter, it had like a crime shooter, criminal caper, and it had like a more military style thing going on with tactics and stuff. We wanted to, to deliver that sense of intensity. We wanted to switch to the character Lynch because he is a more intense character, you could say. And we wanted to make sure the gameplay fitted his character traits. So we made a decision of actually removing the whole military tactics and putting in more mechanics that are supporting our feeling of bringing the gameplay closer to the player, you can say. So we wanted to give the player an experience of being the underdog, being pinned down, being on the run, not knowing what's behind the next corner, having to improvise, having to deal with the situation as it comes along, you could say. The story is told in that way, the gameplay is set up in that way, so you get like, it's in your face. So all the gameplay is pulled up a little bit closer than the first one. The mechanics are much more up close. It's human shields, it's falling down. So we have a mechanic called down up there where you're thrown to the ground, get a second chance. Because if we want to make an intense game, it has to be a little bit hard, but we don't want to kill players like one shot, one kill. So we need to give them that second chance where they get to fall to the floor and crawl around and move around. Which actually proved to really active core the game represent what Kane Lynch 2 Dog Days is all about. It's about intensity, it's about getting closer to these characters. So, what do you get in the package? I mean, there's a lot of stuff to offer from this. Of course, you get story mode. You have to like play with these 2 characters and watch their next big adventure in Shanghai. We actually pick up where you could say we are in real time. We're 3 years from the ending of the first game, so this is something that could happen right now. Actually, in our minds, this is happening right now, and this, of course, is what we get to play. I will play for you later on the very first level of the game, where you get to see that very moment where Kane Lynch meet in Shanghai, that very awkward moment. And I hope it shows how awkward it is. We have an offline as well, an online co-op this time now. So in the first game you could play with your friend on the couch. Now you can play with him online as well. Get to play Kane Lynch in this in the story mode. And then we have Fragile Alliance, which is a very unique multiplayer. And for those of you who haven't heard about that before, I guess some of you still haven't. I'll try to like brush up. My colleague Kim Krog, who was the director on the multiplayer, he is in Köln at the moment, doing what I do for the rest of Europe, I guess. But I'll try to do it as good as I can. Essentially, Fragile Alliance is a multiplayer game, 8 to 12 players. It's a game about grief, betrayal, and revenge. These emotions, if you call them, we try to put onto the players, and not just like have it like icons on the screen. It's something you have to feel. That was very important for us. So in essence, Fragile Alliance is a heist, 8-player co-op heist game. You go in together with 8 players. You do a heist together, like bank robbery, whatever. Many different stories, some of them inspired from real-life heists, actually. And you have to work together. You have to be sure that you fight off the cops, you get all the money, you escape with the escape vehicle that's planned to come and pick you up, and then you share the money equally between you. That's a very interesting concept, because I don't think we have that big of a I haven't seen personally that big of a co-op game. The funny thing about it is that you're a crook, so of course you can't trust anybody. So any time during this course of action, you can betray, you can turn traitor. And if you turn traitor, you don't have to share your money with anybody. So it might be a good idea if you have a lot of money to try to pick off your fellow players without them knowing, and then try to escape yourself in the vehicle. You also have the option to actually share with the driver and just drive away, stuff like that. So we really try to put in a lot of you could say, a lot of mechanics that really make players mad and really want to take revenge. Because if you die and get killed by one of your fellow crooks or cops, you will respawn as a cop. And we have a very nice service of actually showing you who killed you, so you can take that revenge from that guy. So we're really trying to fuel these emotions. We have a few new game modes. This is a classic Fragile Alliance. This was part of the first game as well. We got a lot of praise for it. Actually, a lot of people playing it. So it was obvious for us to try and expand upon that idea. So we did one of the new modes. It's called Undercover Cop. Essentially, it's a classic Fragile Alliance game mode, but there's one twist to it. It means that one guy is randomly selected in each round to be an undercover cop. So he's fighting alongside the crooks. He's trying to look like a crook, trying to shoot a little bit at the cops, not hitting them, trying to look like he's stealing the money. He's trying to play the role of a crook because he can't reveal his true identity. His job is to stop the heist from happening, so he needs to pick out guys slowly without them knowing, and that's a very intense role to play inside of this game, because it's not like a game mechanic where you have to push a button. You actually have to play the role. You have to look like you are a crook, but you are not. That's pretty interesting. You can get to try it out later on. We also put in team mode if you don't like to be backstabbed all the time, which can be frustrating at first, but it's great fun when you get into it. You can join the game as cops against robbers. This is a 12-player co-op, 6 against 6. You join the team as cops and robbers. If you're robbers, you have to steal the money, get away. If you're cops, you have to get in the way of that. So very interesting. It's kind of a capture the flag on steroids or something, because the flag is the money. So the flag is moving around. The more money you have, if you have over $1 million, you will have a big sign over your head saying big loot, which means you are all of a sudden the flag. If you die and drop the money, another guy accidentally picks it up, he turns into that, and the cop turns into that. Everybody turns into this big loot character who is just all of a sudden the star of the show. That's a pretty interesting concept where it's like protecting the guy and not the thing anymore. It's a very dynamic way of playing the game. There's lots of stuff to experience in this game. I think I'm a little bit fast. That's okay, I guess. I think we should move on to actually try and play the first level of the game. And I just want to, while we switch, because it takes a long time, just want to intro it for you. This is the way the game begins. We are, it totally dives into the story straight away. Kane Lynch actually the meeting of Kane Lynch, which is actually pretty interesting. I think what you should look out for this first level is actually, it's meant to be an introduction to the story and the characters, a tutorial at the same time. It takes us through Shanghai, a lot of different levels across rooftops, through back alleys and down and underground, weird tech markets. And I think you should try and remember the stuff that you just saw from Rasmus' presentation and try and apply it to what you're going to see here, because it's actually pretty cool how this presents itself. So let's just give it a go. Yeah. This is actually a real build, which means there's no way for me to cheat. So if I die, I'm just going to have to deal with that. I'll take it as far as I think I can.
Lynch! Don't fucking kill you!
Hello? Hey, hon. You back home? Okay. No, I'm still waiting for Kane. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good to see him again. It's been a long time. Look, I'll call you later. We'll eat all three. Yeah. You too, babe. Bye. Oh, shoot. Shit. Kane, welcome to Shanghai. Long fucking flight, huh? That's good to see you. Been a while. How you been? Well, here, let me get that.
Fine. It's okay. We're supposed to be picked up by...
Yeah, Blazer. We're seeing him tomorrow.
It's good. A few things I'd like to go through with you.
Right. But this way.
I see a few problems with the deal.
Sure. How's your daughter?
Fine.
I mean, after what she went through.
I said she's fine. Hey, don't start fucking around.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm sorry. It's going down Thursday morning. Blazer picks us up tomorrow for briefing.
That's good. Where am I staying?
I'll take you to your hotel. I just got to do this one thing. I need to talk to this guy in here and send him a message.
Huh?
Yeah, he's been talking too much.
Okay, so when we're done playing gangster, I want to go to my hotel.
Yeah, sure. Okay, we're here. Listen, this guy is small fish. Just need to talk, give him a piece of my mind, and we're gone, okay? But be careful. This is mob turf. It's a shithole. Now, where does he live? We kick down the door, taken by surprise. Little get back!
Hell is this?
Well, I'll be damned! Hey! Put down your gun! You hear me? Son of a bitch! Here, take it.
You're kidding!
Just in case. We gotta catch him. Come on!
Take cover!
I just want to talk!
Back up!
Find cover! Keep going.
I see that you're still insane, Lynch.
Come back here! Brady, goddammit! Shit! Don't fucking believe it! Now what?
Why don't you try the door?
Through here! Don't mind us. Is there a back way in here?
Between!
Shit! Got you! Fuckers got backup!
Let's go!
Right. Gloves off! You're getting me mad now, Brady! Shoot the fucking punks, King! But lay off Brady! You'll have to do better than that, you little shit! Fuck! Get back here! Come on, Kane, this way.
Who's the girl he's dragging with him?
I don't know. Don't care. Out of my way! Brady!
Lynch! Lynch!
What the fuck is your problem? Where'd he go?
Went down the stairs!
Let's go! Jesus, man! Get moving! Get down! Get down! Jesus Christ!
Lynch! Try flanking him from the right!
Blazer's gonna be pissed when he hears about this.
More coming! What's so important about this guy?
Nothing. It's the principle. There he is!
There's more!
This is a fucking mess. Where'd he go?
Saw him further down. What the fuck, Lynch? I thought you said this was gonna be a breeze.
Come on.
He's got the whole city on our back.
Like I said, mob turf.
Down there! To the left! Watch out! Watch out! He went inside the building in the middle! What are you not telling me?
Nothing.
But this is a war!
Nah, just a complication. What the fuck? Let's teach the little bastard a lesson. Come on! Hey! Good. We got him. He's trapped. He ain't going nowhere.
Just tell me, and I'll put a fucking bullet in him.
Okay, you done? Now come on, let's talk. Hey, relax.
What just happened? Did he just... What the fuck just happened?
You just shot his girl, Kane.
The fuck I did!
Yeah, let's get your luggage. Shit. I gotta think of some story to tell you. Blazer? Yeah, he's here.
So, I guess this kind of speaks for itself, I hope at least. So now it's time for you guys to try it out or have an interview, whatever you guys want to. And Nikolai is here, I guess, some food. Yes. So. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Thank you.